Dude, it's raining so hard due to this storm.
Yeah, I know.
Just train at home this week.
Alright, let's get to it.
What's up, fitness and calisthenics loving people? Your calisthenics enthusiasts and habit engineers are back again this week as habit engineers with a complete training designed specifically to meet our needs while using the base principle of calisthenic movement 4-week body transformation training.
Which is 2 compound exercises, 2 cluster exercises and 2 supersets. Our primary goal is to advance in progressions for our handstands, front levers and planches. In doing so, our secondary goal is to build muscle.
The training we compose will focus on building muscle and strength required for all of these techniques. We're aiming to take care of all the major muscle groups throughout the course of a week.
The way we set up the training in this week's video is to focus on a larger muscle group a day for 3 days of training in the same week. Day 1 will be chest and triceps, Day 2 will be back and biceps, and finally Day 3 will be core and legs.
What's your opinion on this setup and how do you usually schedule your training?
We wanted to find a new playground to train at. However, this wasn't possible due to weather conditions. So, today we'll be training at the comfort of our own home. In day 1 of the training, we will start with chest and tricep. We start with the compound exercises. The first compound exercise is the pseudo planche push-up. This exercise cannot be left out when you are either building a big chest or following a planche progression workout routine. Start by putting your hands sideways. Lean forward with a straight body until your shoulders are in front of your hands. Perform a push-up while maintaining a forward lean. Protract the shoulder blades at the top. What's great about a pseudo planche push-up is that you can increase the difficulty by executing a forward lean, or decrease the forward lean to make it easier. The second compound exercise is the parallel bar dips. The bar dip is a fundamental bodyweight movement that targets the shoulders and chest, but with emphasis on the triceps. Mastering this movement will not only make your upper body stronger and more versatile, but helps you to develop your athleticism while working towards more advanced movements such as the muscle up. We aim to perform these 2 exercises for 8 repetitions with 2 minutes of rest intervals in between sets. Now the cluster exercises. The next part of our chest and tricep workout routine are pike push-ups and diamond push-ups performed in cluster sets. The pike push-up is another amazing exercise if you want to build strength for the full planche. Start by getting into a plank position and walk your hands and feet towards each other. When your hands are in an aligned position with your shoulders, lower your upper body until your head gently touches the ground. Then push back up, ending with locked arms in the position you started. The next cluster exercise is the diamond push-up. The diamond push-up works the muscles like a normal push-up but with more emphasis on the triceps. You perform this exercise by putting your hands close together so the thumb and index fingers touch for the push-up. If this is too difficult or feels uncomfortable, put your hands just a bit closer than a normal push-up. Work on moving the hands closer together over time until both of your thumb and index fingers are able to touch each other. So for the cluster set exercise part of the chest and tricep routine, for both exercises we do 5 sets of 6 repetitions with only 30 seconds of rest interval in between sets. Now the superset exercises. The first superset exercise is the wall handstand hold. This exercise is essential for building the strength and balance required for the planche and free handstand. When doing the wall handstand hold, make sure you do a posterior pelvic tilt to train for the straight handstand instead of an arched handstand. Also remember to really dig your fingers into the ground to maintain your balance. The next exercise in the superset is the frog stand hold. This exercise is a common exercise when on the path to learning more advanced movements or positions and is one of the first exercises recommended for the planche development. The frog stand is designed to develop strength with particular focus on balancing skills. We do a wall handstand for 10 seconds and immediately after we also perform frog stand holds for 10 seconds. Do this procedure 6 times without rest in between exercise. On to day 2 training, exercises for the back and biceps. We start with compound exercises. The first compound exercise for our back and bicep routine is the arch back pull-up, also known as the perfect pull-up. The arch back pull-up is all about the shoulder blade movement. First you have to pull your shoulder blades down to get the necessary tension in your back. After that, you bend your arms and also try to pull your shoulder blades together. Consequently, your chest will be positioned upwards. A benefit of doing the arch back pull-up is that it uses a pull from two different planes, both the horizontal and vertical. The second compound exercise for our back and bicep workout routine is the inverted row chin-up, or also known as inverted L pull-up. This exercise is similar to bodyweight rows, but with an added difficulty of your legs not being able to touch the ground for support, therefore your abs need to be squeezed during the whole movement. We execute both of these exercises in 4 sets with 8 repetitions with 1 to 2 minutes of rest in between sets. Next up are the cluster exercises. We start with the tuck front lever pull and suspension bicep curls performed in cluster sets. The first cluster exercise is tuck front lever pull. Not only is this exercise great for building a strong upper back and core, but it will also start prepping you for the front lever. The main points in doing tuck front lever pulls are to actively depress and retract the scapula while keeping the elbows completely straight. There should be a strong activation of the lats when doing this exercise. The second cluster exercise is the suspension bicep curl, or also known as the T-Rex bicep curl. This exercise will hit the biceps hard and is one of the best bodyweight exercises if you want to build bigger and stronger biceps. A great thing about this exercise is that, like inverted ring rows, you can change the lever to increase or decrease the difficulty of the movement. So you can perform this exercise when you're still beginning and even when you're well into intermediate level. For both exercises, we do 5 sets of 6 repetitions with only 30 seconds of rest in between sets. The final part of our back and bicep routine are supersets, reverse hyperextension tuck to straddle, and hanging alternate leg extensions. The first exercise in the superset is the reverse hyperextension tuck to straddle. This exercise serves to build lower body strength specifically for advanced bodyweight skills and to build some muscle in the process. You can apply this as a progression exercise for front levers to build the required amount of hip extension strength needed to overcome gravity to eventually extend your legs in a straight position. The last exercise in the superset is hanging alternate leg extensions. This exercise helps to build strength for your back and core and is a great exercise for a front lever progression training. You start by hanging from the bar, tuck your leg in and pull yourself up from your hips. Keep your arms locked and activate the scapulas by squeezing your shoulder blades together. Slowly alternate between extending your legs straight and tucking them back into your hips. Maintain your form by keeping your waist high. We perform the exercises back to back for 6 times.
That was it for this week's training. As you might have noticed, we eliminated one superset from the equation because we feel like it would be overkill. We'll be instructing on how we take care of the core and legs in next week's video, together with the time-lapse reveal of our body transformation.
We are now in week 3 of testing this workout, and with our tweaks on the exercises, the results and our physical changes look promising. We'll be revealing the outcome of the training in the next week's video. As for the rating of the exercises,
for chest and triceps, the compound exercises, pseudo planche push-ups, 4 sets of 8 reps at level 4, bar dips, 4 sets of 8 reps at level 3.5, cluster exercises, pike push-up, 5 sets of 6 reps at level 4, diamond push-ups, 5 sets of 8 reps at level 4. Now the superset exercises, wall assisted handstands, 6 sets of 10 seconds at level 5, frog stance hold, 6 sets of 10 seconds at level 4. Adding up all the levels assigned to the exercises for chest and triceps, we'll have a score of 24.5. Divided by 6 exercises leaves us with a score of 4, which is from our perspective a categorization of a lower intermediate level calisthenics training.
And now for the back and bicep, compound exercises, the dead hang arch body pull-up, 4 sets of 8 reps level 6, inverted row chin-ups, 4 sets of 8 reps level 4. For the cluster exercises, tuck front lever pulls, 5 sets of 8 reps level 4. Suspension training curls, 5 sets of 8 reps, level 4. And now for the superset exercises, reverse hyperextension, 6 sets of 10 seconds, level 4. Hanging alternate leg extensions, 6 sets of 10 seconds, level 5. And adding up all the levels assigned to the exercises for back and biceps, we'll have a score of 27 divided by 6 exercises, leaves us with a score of 4.5, which is from our perspective a categorization of lower intermediate level calisthenics training.
We would like to hear from you guys what you think of our take on Calisthenic Movement's 4-week body transformation training.
And if you feel like there's anything you'd like to tell or share with us, as always, feel free to leave it in the comments.
We're the Habit Engineers,
signing out.